And then
Shut up.
what are you gonna do?
And then
Why you?
One of the most eagerly awaited bouts in boxing history has been confirmed by Turki Alik, a well-known and powerful person in the business. Fans will watch an electrifying bout in December between Shakur Stevenson and Devon Tank Davis, two of boxing's biggest names. This news aligns with recent events in boxing, which have been marked by high-profile discussions and a number of failures. The announcement of this fight is especially thrilling in light of the state of the sport right now. Boxing fans across the world are focused on this contest because both combatants have been at the heart of many talks and negotiations, despite the difficulties that the boxing industry has faced recently. Turki Ali's role in organizing this bout shows his commitment to elevating elite boxing events renowned for his remarkable technical abilities and strategic acumen. Shakur Stevenson has stated his desire to take on Tank Davis in public. Josh Dubin, Stevenson's co-manager, recently told the boxing scene that the team is prepared to go with the fight. Dubin declared, "We are prepared, we are here, and we are ready to negotiate. Now it's all up to Tank." Shakur has long wanted this battle, and we can't wait to see it through. We are prepared to talk about the specifics, and our lines are open. Stevenson is determined to prove himself against one of the finest fighters in the division, as seen by his enthusiasm to have this fight. On the other hand, Grant Davis has encountered her fair share of difficulties and unknowns. After the planned matchup with Vasyl Lomachenko fell through, Davis started looking for a replacement opponent. This has made room for the much-anticipated confrontation with Stevenson. The excitement around this bout has only increased because of the disturbances to the boxing schedule, which include the postponement of numerous important contests. Turki Alik, who has grown to be a significant force in boxing event promotion and organization, has switched his attention from the highly anticipated Canelo Alvarez vs. Terence Crawford battle to the exciting Stevenson-Davis match many fans had been looking forward to. The Canelo-Crawford bout, but there were a lot of obstacles to overcome, such as scheduled difficulties and money disputes. Alik is still committed to his goal of getting high-profile contests for boxing fans in spite of these defeats. Turki Alik voiced his displeasure with the Canelo-Crawford discussions in an interview, but he was upbeat about what was ahead. He declared, "I never give up on bringing the best fights to the ring. Even if plans don't always work out, we shouldn't give up." We now move on to the second major match, which pits Tank vs. Shakur Ali's commitment to producing high-caliber boxing bouts has come to define his career, and his efforts to bring this fight to fruition show his strategic vision. Shakur Stevenson vs. Grant Davis is set to fight, and it should be one of the most thrilling fights of the decade with a lot to prove. Both combatants are at the peak of their careers. Stevenson contrasts David's strength and forceful fighting style with his technical mastery and defensive ability. What draws so much attention to this battle is the clash of styles. Stevenson is especially driven since he has been waiting carefully for a chance to show his mettle against a strong opponent such as Davis. His drive to earn a significant victory and establish himself as one of the best fighters in the sport has only grown after his most recent triumph. But as is frequently the case in boxing, the money side of the battle is important. Both sides must agree on terms that are financially feasible for the fight to take place. This covers the fighters' purses as well as the administrative costs involved with promoting and producing the bout. Turki Ali's ability to negotiate these difficulties is important to winning this battle. The excitement around the battle has been growing rapidly as Davis's team mulls over the ramifications of such a prominent fight. Stevenson's team is keen to continue conversations on a variety of terms, such as venue, purse divides, and promotional considerations, probably going to come up throughout the negotiating process. The result of these discussions will be greatly dependent on Alaska's resources and influence. Shakur Stevenson wants to become the best boxer in the world, which is why he wants to fight Davis. He has been preparing hard in preparation of this possible fight, and has stated that he is confident in his abilities to overcome Davis. In the boxing community, Stevenson is well respected for his abilities and tenacity, and defeating Davis would be a huge accomplishment for him. In a recent interview, Stevenson stated, "I've been waiting for this fight. Tank is a fantastic fighter and I have the necessary skills to defeat him. I've been working out a lot, and I'm prepared." Turki Alik's track record of arranging big fights is extensive. His prior attempts to get Naoya Inoue and Grant Davis together for a major bout demonstrated his ambition and outlook on the game, but the biggest challenge was deciding on a weight class that would work for both fighters. A formidable opponent in the lighter weight divisions, Inoue found it difficult to go up to a heavier class in order to take on Davis, who is renowned for his remarkable record and knockout ability. Turki's will to introduce well-known bouts to the boxing world persisted in the face of these obstacles. His attention is now on the next battle between Stevenson and Davis, which looks to be an exciting matchup in the boxing community. The idea of this bout has created a lot of excitement, and supporters are looking forward to seeing these two extremely skilled boxers. Square Off Turkiak has worked to arrange the Stevenson-Davis fight and has participated in talks on other significant fights. His desire to present the greatest fights to an international audience is evidence of his commitment to the sport. Alik declared, "I adore this sport. I'm going to keep working non-stop to give the fans access to the best fight." Shakur vs. Tank is only the start. There will be much more. There is more at stake in Stevenson and Davis's possible matchup than merely demonstrating their respective skills. It is an opportunity to have a big influence on the boxing industry. The battle is expected to be thrilling and unforgettable since Stevenson's technical prowess will test Davis' sheer strength. The fight's mystery and suspense are increased by this difference in styles. The boxing community has been shocked and filled with conjecture as a result of Ali's choice. He has made it known that he plans to refocus his efforts and concentrate on marketing well-known bouts in the American market. Alex's new plan calls for the promotion of high-profile fights like the highly anticipated battle between Anthony Joshua and Duoa, as well as a possible rematch between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk. It is anticipated that these fights will be huge boxing events, bringing in a sizable audience and making substantial sums of money. Shakur Stevenson vs. Grant Davis is slated to fight, and it should be one of the most thrilling fights of the decade, with a lot to prove. Both combatants are at the peak of their careers. Steven contrasts Davis's strength and forceful fighting style with his technical mastery and defensive ability. What draws so much attention to this battle is the clash of styles. Stevenson is especially driven since he has been waiting patiently for a chance to show his mettle against a strong opponent such as Davis. His drive to earn a major victory and establish himself as one of the best fighters in the sport has only grown after his most recent trial.